I want to send a special thank you to all my new subscribers. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so and hit that bell so that way you receive notifications when I upload videos. According to a New York Times report, the LAPD and city's attorney's office has an active, open investigation into Nipsey and his associates and the strip mall that he owned on Crenshaw and Slauson for alleged gang activities prior to his death. The investigation was looking into whether the strip mall was a hub for gang activity because the LAPD was looking to prevent crime in that area. Okay, so I'm confused, and hopefully you guys can help me out. I'm trying to understand how the LAPD was praising Nipsey and were planning to meet with him to provide solutions to the gang violence in that area, all while they were investigating him for the same alleged gang activities. Nipsey was looked at as a community hero. There's never been a time where he wasn't honest about his past as a gang member, but he chose to do positive things in the community by investing in several different businesses there to keep the community thriving and to try to prevent gentrification. He wanted to keep the neighborhood in the hands of those who lived there. Both Nipsey and Black Sam spoke about how the authorities put pressure on the former landlord to evict them from the strip mall, but instead he sold them the entire strip mall for $2.5 million. Now, all of this new information coming out is raising questions that I didn't have before. Like, for example, did the LAPD open an investigation into Nipsey and his associates trying to build a case for criminal prosecution, all because Nipsey refused to vacate the Marathon store? And maybe the problem came in when they didn't have enough evidence to arrest him because he ran a clean business. So did they try to apply pressure by raiding his establishment? And maybe that's where all those videos that Nipsey posted of the police raiding the Marathon store. Even though Nipsey isn't here anymore, that investigation into his current business partners is still open. So could this be an attempt to remove his business partners so that way they can take possession of that strip mall, so that way the city can finish building that metro rail that they've been working on since 2008? Now, that's a huge project happening in LA, and I want to show you guys something because this has been going on for some time now, but people have just recently started paying attention to it. I believe they broke ground building that metro rail back in 2014. So like I said, it's nothing new. People just didn't pay attention to what was happening. Now, I'm not saying that the LAPD had anything to do with what happened, but could there have been a selective few that maybe knew that Nipsey's business was being shaken down to get him to leave the premises? Now, maybe that's why they've opened an internal investigation into their own to see if there was any misconduct or foul play on their behalf. Now, they're saying that this metro rail will extend from the existing Metro Exposition line at Crenshaw and Exposition Boulevards. The line will travel 8.5 miles to the Metro Green Line and will serve the cities of Los Angeles, the Crenshaw District, Inglewood, Westchester, and El Segundo, and the surrounding areas with 8 stations. This project is one of the 12 transit projects funded by Measure R, which was approved by the Los Angeles County voters back in 2008. So this has been in works for some time now. So the project budget was flagged as a major issue, but the Metro still broke ground on the Crenshaw line back in 2014, and it forecasted that it would be completed in fall of 2019, but it was delayed. And so they're saying that it won't be completed until December 2019, but it will not be open to the public until May or June of 2020. It's just speculation, but it's all creating these questions that I have from all this new information that has recently surfaced. Like, I'm just trying to understand why a man who owns a strip mall will be forced to vacate that premises when he owns it. Now, we all know Nipsey spoke about this before, that he had planned on building a residential housing on top of that strip mall. That's not new. He put that out there for the masses. So, I'm just trying to figure out, and I'm not saying that this has anything to do with what happened with him. I'm just trying to figure out, why was he being forced out of a place that he owned? Before I end this video, I want to show you guys a clip of this metro rail that they're building and how far it's expected to stretch across LA. That way you guys can see what's happening in your own backyard in case you didn't know. But you guys can leave your comments and tell me what you think. But yeah, you guys check out this video.